Hello guys, Nathan Metal Down Under here. I'm going to jump on a thread tonight. This was started by Jürgen Ullman and Metal Mickey. A really cool idea. We generally come here on YouTube and show all the great music we're picking up, but not very often you show albums you absolutely hate, or you don't generally pick up albums you absolutely hate. And I've got a few. I generally don't buy albums I dislike. But I looked through my collection and actually I found a few. So yeah, I'm going to jump on and yeah, first one, a band I can't stand, despise them really. I know it's a very strong word, but I'm going to use it. And the only reason why I have an album by this band is because it was sent to me as a VCLT as a joke, and that is Nirvana. And this is the best of. And as you see, ha ha ha, and smiley face. This came from my good friend Mark G with a C. Knew how much I disliked the band and yeah, just sent it to me. I actually have listened to it. Absolute shite. Can't stand anything Nirvana's ever put out. In actual fact, I think Kurt Cobain was an absolute tool. And yeah, don't like Tool either. So yeah, yeah. So Nirvana, best of. Yeah, it's just absolute rubbish in my opinion, and there's a lot of people out there who love Nirvana. I'm not one of them, but fair enough if you like them. I can't stand them. Yeah, I don't even like Smells Like Teen Spirit. Just yeah, just a band I could never ever get into, and I never ever will. So yeah, Nirvana's greatest hits. Next one is a band from New Zealand. I don't think anybody here would have ever heard of them. They're a band called Beast Wars. Quite big here in New Zealand. This is their debut full length, I believe, and it is absolute garbage. Think crappier Mastodon. I don't even like Mastodon, so yeah, it shows you how much I dislike this album. I picked this up from a charity shop and thought, oh, I'll give it a go, I might like the band. But no, this is absolute garbage. What the other stuff's like, I'm not sure. I have never gone and checked it out because this is just crap. Name of the album is just self-titled, but yeah, Beast Wars. This one came out in 2011, but yeah, don't know why I still have it. And the only reason I still have this one is because it was sent to me by Mark. So yeah, I'm going to hold on to it. Next one, cassette we'll go with. Band Tangier. Picked this up as a blind buy. I actually had heard of the band when I was younger, but I never actually heard them. Picked this up as a blind buy, and no, I didn't pay $8 for it. But yeah, it's just third, fourth tier hard rock. This one came out in 1991, but to me it's just boring. Nothing memorable at all. Listen to have this playing in the background, it'd probably be okay, but not an album I ever listened to. Listened to it once and yeah, can't remember anything off it at all. Even after I finished listening to it, nothing stuck in my mind as being fantastic. So yeah, Tangier's Stranded is the name of the album from 1991. I love my hair metal hard rock, but yeah, that's just boring. Next one, a band that I absolutely love their debut album. Second album is okay, but this album is rubbish. And that is Linkin Park. What's it called? Minutes to Midnight. They lost the edge, they lost the heaviness, and there's nothing on this album I enjoy. The guitar work, it's non-existent almost. Even on some of the, and from this album onwards, yeah, they lost a lot of the guitar. But yeah, so disappointing this album after Hybrid Theory. I absolutely love that album. But yeah, this album is just boring as hell, and yeah, I'll never listen to it again. I should really get rid of it, but who would want it? Next one is by Guns N' Roses, Chinese Democracy. Yeah, what can I say about this album? It's just slow, boring. Axl Rose sounds terrible. Just don't enjoy anything on it. Apart from this one song that I thought was okay, better. I thought that was an okay song, but in general I just find this album dull. Appetite for Destruction, GNR Lies, Use Your Illusion albums I really enjoy, but this album is just crap, along with the Spaghetti Incident, which I also own actually, but yeah, don't like this album, it's terrible. This one came out in, I think it was about 2006. Yeah, I'm glad though when I went and saw them in concert a few years back, they hardly played anything off this album, and I wonder why, because it's rubbish. Chinese Democracy by Guns N' Roses. Some people might like it, but not me. I think this band here, next band, is very overrated. I like one album from them, I like a few albums, but not a massive fan of this band, and that is Kiss. Sonic Boom, just boring. The only reason I picked this up because it has a best of, which is really all I need from this band. Yeah, extra disc. I will say the only album I really love would be Revenge. Don't like any of the 70s stuff, and yeah, I just think they're very overrated. There's Kiss, Sonic Boom. Don't remember anything off it. Listened to it once in the car and put it away, and it hasn't been listened to since. Plus, I think Paul Stanley, don't like him. He's up himself Pratt as far as I'm concerned, and Gene Simmons is pretty much as well, but I much prefer Gene over Paul. Yeah, but Sonic Boom. Now a big one, that was Pantera, Far Beyond Driven. Love Cowboys from Hell and Vulgar Display of Power, but was so disappointed with this album. The music's boring to me. Don't like Phil's vocals. You know, there was the grunge era when this came out. It started to kick in, and there's a little bit of grunginess in here, especially in the guitar. But yeah, I just don't enjoy it. Cowboys from Hell and Vulgar Display of Power just hit me, but this did nothing for me at all. Neither did the next two albums. I can't remember the names of them. One with a snake on the cover. Yeah, but I just find it very dull and rather depressing actually. Far Beyond Driven, Pantera. Then we have this band's third album. Very disappointed. Was so looking forward to when this album first came out, and that is Skid Row's and Subhuman Race. Came out in '95. All the grunge was in there. Bit of a grungy sound to it, which I don't like grunge at all. And yeah, just not memorable. You have songs like by Skid Row, like 18 in Life, Wasted Time, Youth Gone Wild, Slave to the Grind, but there's absolutely nothing on this album that compares to those songs, and yeah, I just find this one very dull, and not the Skid Row that I loved from the first two. Now another big one, probably a few people out there don't particularly think this album is the greatest, but I don't like it at all, and that is Slayer, Diabolus in Musica. Not a big fan of Slayer anyway. Absolutely love South of Heaven and Seasons in the Abyss, but apart from that, very hit and miss with me. But this album, nothing memorable on it at all. Can't remember a single track off it. Yeah, it's very dull. Like I think a lot of Slayer's material is. I don't even particularly like Rain and Blood, but Divine Intervention's not very good either. But yeah, this album is not very good. Neither is God has Failed, I think it's called. It's boring. But yeah, Slayer's just not a thrash band that I particularly like. I would have knocked Slayer out of the big four and put Testament in there for sure. So there you go, Slayer. Just a couple of albums. First one, We have Faith No More and Introduce Yourself. I know Mark G showed Angel Dust. I'm not a big fan of that album either, and I don't own it. The Real Thing is an absolute fantastic album. This is the album that came out previous with a different singer, and yeah, I just think it's no good at all. Apart from the song We Care A Lot, that's not so bad, but the rest of it is just rubbish in my opinion. Don't enjoy it at all. What year this came out? Must be about 87, I would have thought. But yeah, just I wouldn't say this album's boring. It's just not my cup of tea. Yeah. And lucky last, a band that I thought I really enjoy because it's by a great artist, and that was Alice Cooper. This is his side project, side band, Hollywood Vampires, with Johnny Depp on guitar. I was really looking forward to this when I picked it up. It's okay, but it's okay for background music, but absolutely nothing memorable on this at all. Even the cover tracks on this album are quite boring. My Generation's okay, but just not an album that I ever spin. I pulled it out just before I made this video, just to give it a go again, and yeah, it's just okay, but not an album I'll pull out very often. So yeah, that's my 10. Oh, it's actually 11 I picked. So yeah, great thread going around. I really enjoyed everybody's videos, and yeah, I hope you all enjoy mine. All thumbs up please, no thumbs down, but whatever, if you want to give me a thumbs down, it is what it is. So thanks guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys very soon. Bye for now.